Just a reminder that these videos are made for adult doll collectors or adults buying dolls for others. This is not a video for children. Viewer discretion is advised. Thank you very much for listening. Hello Internet! My name is Kelsey and welcome back to my closet. Today, guys, we're going to be doing a little magic because I have the new Magic Mixies Pixlings Wynter doll, and this is the first time that I'm doing a pixling or anything with Magic Mixies, so this should be fun to test out my magical powers for spooky season when all of the witches come out. I've been saying on and off that I really wanted to get this particular pixling to be my first one to try out the line. I've been seeing other people review the individual basic ones, and they're just a really cute and different doll line compared to a lot of other things that are out on the market right now. And even though they're a smaller doll, I think they definitely fill in a niche that we've been missing from things like Shoppies or even Hairdorables, since they're not around anymore. They also kind of remind me of Enchantimals, so yeah, I think that might be part of the reason why they're doing well, is because they're kind of something different, even though they're a little bit aimed at a younger demographic. This should be fun. The whole mix magic thing. I mean, I've seen videos of the regular Magic Mixies, the plush things, and those are pretty cool. The effects and the immersion of the unboxing experience is probably one of the cooler unboxing gimmicks that is out there right now. So I'm really glad that they made a doll, because I wasn't really into the plush itself, but dolls I can do. Anyway, I got this at Target for $24.99. I also had a little bit of a discount because it was my birthday, and Target Circle sent me a 5% discount, so that was nice. And I think she's pretty widely available in most Targets right now, and I found out when I was ordering her on the app that she is a Target exclusive, so that's where you're gonna have to go to find her, either on the app or website or in-store. So let's look at the outer packaging, and then we're going to extract the bottle here and do some magic. So we can see Wynter on the front here. She is super cute. She's supposed to be a bunny, and down here it says Magic Mixies Pixlings. Who will you magically create? Over here it says mix your potion. I can't get the direction right on the camera still, after all this time, and a pixling magically appears. And then of course we have the bottle itself, which is just strapped in with a little paper rope, which is nice. They're trying to keep everything minimal plastic. Of course there is a plastic layer on the bottle and a couple of other things, but still, they're trying to keep it more papery, cardboardy where they can. Over here we have 3 extra fashions to magically reveal, and then exclusive Wynter pixling. On the side there's a big old snowflake and a couple more big snowflakes over here, and then on the back we have another picture of her and more details about what's inside. So Wynter. Wynter's warm heart and smile can melt even the frostiest of folk. She brings cheer and will brighten even the gloomiest of days. She doesn't exactly fit in with the spooky season, but we're gonna go with it anyway because there's a magic element here. Then it says again about 3 extra fashions, which show the headband, the wand, the cape, and then at the bottom it shows that you make the potion, you say the magic words, and then you reveal the doll. And if you're looking for this set, there is the barcode. Again, Target exclusive and should be easy to find. So I guess these are, you dissolve them in the potion after the fact. They must be a kind of paper that dissolves in water. And then down here it says, enter the enchanted realm of the Magic Mixies Pixlings, where potions flow from waterfalls and fountains. Pixlings spread magic moments and joy throughout all the land. Now it's your turn to create a magical potion and reveal your Magic Mixies Pixlings. I am very excited. I can't wait to do some magic and get this potion going. Let me get our bottle out of the packaging so that we can get started. Here is the potion bottle before taking off the plastic. It has the Magic Mixies Pixlings logo on the front, It's a pretty gradient from blue to purple with all kinds of sparkles and magic and stuff. And the top is like a little clear blue crystal with glitter. And that is what we're going to press and turn to mix our potion up. Oh, good tear strip. And once you do that, you have rubber banded to the bottle your potion's ingredients. So we have several bottles and our instructions. Well, I say bottles. They're more like little packets in the shape of bottles, but we'll look at those a little bit closer. So here's what the bottle looks like without the plastic. You kind of have a clear outside with room to put the potion into, the cylinder in the center. On the back, there's a big snowflake against a light blue background. It says, "Do not unscrew lid. Start with the magic potion guide." So you're supposed to take this off. Is this supposed to come off? Oh, I think this is part of the stand that she's going to stand on after she's revealed, because it has a little foothold down here. And here, you're supposed to remove this tab, which will allow us access to the inside of the potion. And now the instructions. So, do not be alarmed if you see that you only have 2, 4, 5, and 6 with these potion ingredients, because that's all you're supposed to have. Steps 1 and 3 are not adding ingredients. So, it shows you the contents up here. We have our bottle. The snowflake pouch is the accessories that we'll get to later, and then the ingredients. Attention! Potion making can get messy. Place your potion bottle on a plate for easy cleanup. Remove paper ring and acetate, which we already did. So clearly I'm ahead of the game. I'm a potion master. 2. Pour your Pixling Power Elixir into the bottle. Wipe any spilled Pixling Elixir using a damp cloth. Pixling Elixir dries clear and should not stain most common surfaces. We're also going to need water. So let me just quickly... There we go. And we're also going to need a towel. Perfect. All right, so let's do it. This is potion bottle number 2. And the instructions are even on the back here too, so that you don't get confused. So it says, cut to avoid spills, fold end of bag into the opening, lift and pour. Now, what did I do with the scissors? Here they are. Do it like they said. Fold it in. Lift and pour. Ooh. Got our nice navy blue. Step 3. Fill potion bottle to the line with water. And this is the line here. I did not conjure up enough water. Let me get a little bit more. That ought to be enough. There we go. Up to the fill line and with some left over. Step number 4, sprinkle in magic snowflakes. So that is in this little pouch that says number 4. So we have 3 magic snowflakes to drop in. I guess they're in there. They must have dissolved already. It's kind of hard to see because of the darkness of the potion. Step 5, pour in Pixling Magic Elixir. And pretty much the same instructions as step 2. I didn't follow the instructions. Crap. Professor Snape is gonna kick my butt for making a mess. It's okay, this is why I brought a towel. And the carpet is now blue, but they said it does not stain, dries clear, so it shouldn't stay blue. Not that I don't have tons of other stains and weird stuff on this carpet from various videos. Alright, step 6, add a bunny charm. So here is the little flask with our bunny charm in it. It's just a cute little bunny. It literally is a charm because it's on a keychain, or a ring, a jump ring. Alright, bunny charm, in you go. Step 7, remove the magic ring to reveal magic words. That was here. I think I must have got a little overzealous and revealed them too early, but that's okay. The magic words are Magicus Mixus. And number 8, turn crystal gem until it stops. Step 9, say the magic words Magicus Mixus and push down hard twice on the crystal gem. Release and wait a minute for magic to turn your potion clear. All right, here we go. Magicus Mixus. Magicus Mixes! Is it working? Something is coming through. Do you see her? I think we did it. I think we made Wynter. We're just gonna have to wait a little bit longer for her to fully be revealed. But by the magic of video editing, you guys won't have to wait. And here she is. We have created Wynter, the bunny pixling. She's of course trapped right now in the bottle, but we will release her so that we can take a closer look. Oh, she's got a little potion on her outer casing here. This is why it's good to have a towel. Maybe I'm not the perfect potions person after all, because I got some potion on her dress. It is starting to dry a little bit, and it is supposed to dry clear, so I'm not going to worry about having stained it. That's probably why they specifically chose ingredients that would dry clear, because they thought this might happen. Potion making is a messy business. I'm gonna scoot in a little bit closer so that we can get a better look at her. Here is Wynter. She is so adorable. Look at this face. So cute. Oh my goodness. I don't even know where to start. Okay, well, I do know where to start. We always start with the face. She has a white complexion, pink eyebrows. She's got a big mint green crystal in the shape of a heart on her forehead, and her eyes, they're so pretty. It's a low resolution printing, I believe, and it's a little shiny, but using the low res on these kind of gives them more of a fantasy look, more kind of magical and mystical. And the thing is too, it's low res, but it's not low res where you can see squares of pixels. It's just that slightly fuzzy look. It makes her eyes look a little bit glassy, but at the same time, that's kind of a perfect effect. There's a definite shimmer over the eyes. Like the shiny finish has shimmer to it to make them sparkle, and her skin kind of has a little shimmer built into it. It's a pearlescent plastic. We also have the makeup, which is pink mascara, or magenta, because her eyelashes are all pink. There's some eyeshadow also underneath, and silver going above the eyelashes for a little decorative line. She's got little hearts on each side of her eyebrows. And then her face, she has a little blushing on her nose, which is cute because she is a winter themed doll, so she's cold. She also has a little dusting of freckles above her nose, and then little snowflakes and hearts underneath her eyes on either side to also kind of be freckles. And then she has a metallic pink lip. Her face is just so cute. She's so precious. They did such a nice job making these dolls. Moose hasn't done fashion dolls since Fail Fix, which was kind of a fail that they couldn't fix or just never tried. So I'm glad that they came back out of the gate strong with something like this. They did a fantastic job. She also has bunny ears. There is a little bit of pink on the insides of the ears, and on the back they're just white. And then her hair is a mix of a bubblegum pink plus white and then some tinsel. It is nylon, as all the pixelings have been so far. It is so nice and smooth. They could have easily done poly, especially on her because she has a light winter kind of theme, and poly is usually used for any doll that has a really icy look to them, I find. Across various lines, not just in Moose as a company. They used nylon on all the dolls, and it really does make a difference, especially for a small doll. They're not using as much hair as they would on a full-size fashion doll, although she is pretty thickly rooted. Like, this is not thin hair. But I feel like if they used poly on a small doll like this, it would just make them feel cheaper, whereas using the nylon just adds a little bit of elevation to the dolls. So I appreciate that, and I love the colors. It's so cute. Oh, and it's smooth. There's a little bit of a wave to it, and then in the front, the pieces are just pulled to the side and held there with some rubber bands and one behind her head in the back. It's neat. It's styled well. I don't have to do anything to this hair. Then we get down to her outfit. She's definitely got a wedding dress vibe going on with this outfit, although it's supposed to really be more just a snow princess kind of outfit. It's a sweetheart neckline dress. It's supposed to be strapless, but there are clear straps just to keep it up. The top part here is made of satin, and then we have a little ribbon belt in purple with a blue gem in the center. This layer, I don't know what you would call this, but it's a see-through iridescent material, and it's hard to see, but if you look really closely, there is printing on it of hearts and snowflakes. Probably easier to see on the back. So I'll try to get it at an angle where you don't really see the shine, but there are little printed details, or at least, actually, it looks like they are woven into the fabric. It's not printing, it's not foil laid over it, it's part of the fabric. And I really like that effect because this looks cute on its own with the shininess of it and, you know, the iridescence that's very wintry looking, but then seeing those extra little details when you look closer, that's the kind of thing that I love about doll lines, where they hide stuff and you see it and you're like, oh, I didn't even notice that before, that's so cute. Yeah, I love stuff like that, so I appreciate that too. The rest of the dress is this stretchy kind of knit in white, and it's a high-low, so the back here goes down farther into a little train. It's unfinished, it's not gonna fray, but I would have appreciated maybe a little serge line around this to just keep it neat, and also they could have used some of the sparkly thread just to give it a little extra shimmer, but it's still fine. I don't like to be as critical of companies like Moose or Spin Master, you know, the ones that don't do fashion dolls all that often because they just don't have the fashion doll budget that giants like Mattel and MGA do. Even Hasbro when they were doing Disney. I'm a little more forgiving on things like that. They can get away with it because they put a lot of other cute elements in other places and quality, like the hair and the articulation, which we will look at in a moment. But first I wanted to look at her shoes. Again, this is a moment with extra quality because there are little painted details, which they could have easily left off. They could have just had them solid. They are translucent pink with glitter. They're a platform chunky heel. Around the ankle, there is a little heart bow to go around the strap, and on the back, I guess they're icicles. It's either supposed to be fur or ice crystals, but it's not totally clear, but it is painted. So whatever it is, thank you for painting it. And that is Wynter. Her articulation, like I was saying before, they have, and this is standard for all the Pixlings, really good head movement, like all the way around. Her head is getting away from me here. They have shoulder rotation and up and down. The elbow goes at a right angle, I would say, and you can also swivel it around to turn the hand. The hips, she can move her legs out a little bit, but not a lot. And of course, she can move them front to back. The knees don't have anything, not even click, but that's okay because she still has some posability that can be really cute because her arms move. Arm articulation, I think, to me is slightly more important than leg articulation because, for example, OMG dolls, they only have click knees, but I appreciate that they have elbow and wrist joints because then I can make them pose in different ways and hold things and put their arms around each other or whatever. It looks more natural when they can move their arms rather than their legs, because if they just have like up and down arm movement, then it's just like, oh, I'm holding this out to you. Here, take it. So, now that we have looked at Wynter, it is time to do our next bit of magic by revealing her accessories. So where did I put those instructions? Why do I keep losing stuff? Oh, here they are. Okay, so we're up to step 10 technically. It says separate the snowflake pouch into 3. See, it's one long attached piece. Separate them into 3. We have the cape, the wand, and the headband. Then it says fill a bowl with water, which I'm not gonna fill a bowl because I have the little pitcher thing, and this should do just fine. And then place the first piece into the bowl, stir to start the magic. An extra fashion accessory magically appears. Repeat with the remaining 2 pieces. Let's start. I'm gonna take my wand and stir to start the magic. Ooh, here's the cape. It's folded up. Magicus Mixes. Magicus Mixes. Ah, the wand. And last but not least, and there's the headband. So let's pull the accessories now out of the little packaging. Okay, so here is the cape. It is a pink, thin kind of fabric. I'm not sure what you would call this. It's a netted kind of fabric. It's a little thin. You can see my fingers through here. But it is covered with glittery silver snowflakes, which is very pretty, and I love the extra sparkle, of course. And there's a white furry trim all the way around from top to bottom. It's not lined or anything on the inside. And then at the top here, there are 2 little sleeve holes so that you can get it on her. Here's what it looks like on her from the back. It goes down slightly past her shoes so it can trail behind her, and here's what it looks like from the front. You don't see it as much from the front unless you're looking at the bottom of her. I kind of wish instead of the arm thing, because that kind of pushes it towards the back more, that it wrapped around her neck so we could kind of put it around her shoulders and have that kind of whoosh reveal of opening a cape. Next we have her magic wand or scepter, whatever you want to call it. It has molded furry parts on the bottom and right here under the main part. It's a pearly white for the actual staff. There are some molded details. I believe they're little hearts. There is a handle for her to hold it, and the top is a little translucent blue bunny crystal. It's kind of a heart with bunny ears. It's very cute, very appropriate for her. Can just slide her fingers inside and she can hold it. And then finally we have the little white headband, which is extremely basic, but it does have some fuzzy flocking. It's shedding a little bit, but I think that'll stop. There are little teeth on it to help hold it on. And we'll just put that on her head. Ta-da! And now Wynter is fully dressed. She has her staff so that she can cast her wintry magic on people and make them feel better. She is super cute. So overall, I would say there are a lot of great things about the Pixlings. Obviously, their design and faces are just so precious. They really were very creative with everything. I like the little hidden details. From what I've seen of reviews of other characters, they do all stick to their theming, their animal that they are supposed to represent. The nylon hair is also, of course, an excellent thing. And for their size, this amount of articulation is perfectly fine. You know, just having some movement at the arms to make things easier for posability. And the head motion is really good. It makes poses more dynamic. Let me just show you. There is a hole in the bottom of her one shoe because, like I said before, the little ring that was on the outside of the potion bottle is a stand. This is what Moose is capable of, though. I would love to see some bigger versions of the Pixlings with those added details, with better articulation, especially if they were gonna continue to use nylon hair. Just these cute faces. I mean, let's look at her face one more time. So pretty. Even with the low resolution printing, they use it in a way that it's to their advantage because it gives that mystical quality to her face. I really like her a lot. I am very glad that I got to test out one of the Pixlings, test out my magic powers. The other thing is, though, speaking of the magic and everything, I know you can reuse the bottles. There are other potions that you can do, and that's all well and good for the little kids who this is made for, because then you get more play value out of it. For the adult collector, you know, it's more things to have around. I could probably find somewhere to put this that'll look kind of cute. I don't know. Maybe on my Harry Potter shelf or something. But it doesn't have as much utility as like a storage piece, like I would use the Skulltimate Secret Locker or something. But again, this is for a younger demographic than other doll lines that we've looked at. I still like them, and I do think for kids, the whole magic thing is just so fun and exciting. And if I was a little kid getting this and doing the potion and everything, and I wasn't as familiar with the ins and outs of potion making, then I would be super excited that I actually magically created a doll. So I like these. I like them a lot. I think they are a great addition to the doll market in general. I think they're gonna be hot for Christmas. I hope that they continue. I really do. I want Pixlings to succeed. This is one of those doll lines that I'm not going to really talk about too much after this video, but know that underneath, I am supporting them strongly. So anyway, let me know what you think of her. Have you gotten any of the other Pixlings? Would you get her? Do you want to wait and see? There's supposed to be more Pixlings coming in the future that we know colors of, but we don't know what animals they're going to be. But hopefully that's a good sign that they're going to stick around for a little bit. Anyway. Thanks so much for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share the video with your friends, and until next time...